wow. Ana waa West Coast region ñu ngi leen di oo waa CRR URR ñëpp ñu ngi leen di oo.
Sorry, guys. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you if you're tuning in now. Just give me a minute. Let me set it up. Let me set this up and I'll allow other people to come in.
Assalamu alaikum, APRC, Babili Mansa, APRC, no to the Alliance, APRC and the Green Family. APRC, suñu jiite rek nga xam ne kooku mooy Cheikh Professeur Dr Alhaji Yaya AJJ Jammeh Babili Mansa. Ki nga xam ne moom la bàyyee parti bi ku toog ci bopp bi fii ki nga xam ne kooku mooy honorable Yaya Tamba ak national executive ak waa ñi nga xam ne ndeysaan soppe APRC ñi nga xam ne ndeysaan dañuy topp ndigal ñoo xam ne ndeysaan APRC rek moo leen yor kenn yorut leen pour Babili Mansa waa diaspora ñoo am dëkke yëgal ñu ne pour ma yëgal leen ne ndeysaan di diaspora ak ñi nga xam ne ñoom ñoo nekk APRC national executive bugale na isil li nga xam ne loolu mooy fundraising dance bi nga xam ne ndeysaan du am fenn fudul fii boo xam ne ndeysaan every year dinañ ko baaxoo di def mooy 18 February 2024 kon nag dinañ fas yéene tegal leen li nga xam ne loolu mooy patiyaay ñi nga xam ne ndeysaan buñ tegee rek seen bool yi teg kon boobu dafa toll kañ on Sunday 18th of February mooy 18 February 2024 kon nag dinañ fas yéene tegal leen li nga xam ne loolu mooy
Okay, guys, give me a minute. I'm having issues with setup here. Give me a minute.
Challenging community center fu ñu ko baax di defee si gannaaw bu fa zone bi Kees time bi nag mooy kañ 10 am mooy maanaam 10 rek bu ñu reeree ba pare rek ñu ko fee population Lamin Talinding ñu ne nag ñu ngi oo ñi nga xam ne ndeysaan ñun ñooy soppe Babili Mansa ñoo xam ne ñoom ñooy soppe APRC ñi nga xam ne ñoom dañ dëgg si ba nekk si gannaaw Babili Mansa kon képp koo xam ne yow APRC militant nga rek ñu ngi laa oo si biir waa TM xewleeti ngeen de waaw ana waa West Coast region ñu ngi leen di oo waa CRR URR ñëpp ñu ngi leen di oo si bés bi nga xam ne moom lañ bokk moom lañ yàgg di def comme li nga xam ne moom la ñoo séntu pour am suñ ko amee rek ndeysaan yéen xam ngeen national executive liñ dee def mooy di ko dépense pour APRC kon nag nañ nekk together ñu ngi oo ñëpp bàyyi woon kenn képp koo xam ne yaa ngi uyoo Babili Mansa rek APRC xoolal yaa ngi si biir woto mbadi ngol demo be tentula mbal jay naka fale ko APRC dem de honorable ya tambala nyato kada foto anin ko deme nin ko to min keta his excellency Dr Alhaji Yaya AJJ Jammeh Babili man wow ana wa West Coast region ñu leen di ko wa CRR URR ñepp ñu leen di ya tambala nyato kada foto anin ko deme nin ko to min keta his excellency Dr Alhaji Yaya AJJ Jammeh Babili man ana wa West Coast region ñu leen di ko wa CRR URR ñepp ñu leen di
Okay, so anyway, I'm having lots of issues with streaming today. I don't know what is going on. I really don't know what's going on. I think it's the setting on my laptop, so I'm using the telephone instead, which means that I might get interruptions along the way. Assalamu alaikum. Let me record this. Mbenying record la nying YouTube live. Mba record la pour momo samoy mbemen diamala bi. Thank you very much. Jat YouTube ya jat njebeka record yo. Puro bukan tu anasana bel majanten na manjmeti injombo live jat. Yo just share video live here chat back record you on audio and I'll share it in all the WhatsApp fora maybe tomorrow. All right. Okay. APRC supporters, Gambian opposition, Gambian ruling party. You can hear this announcement from the APRC diaspora. Let me start first with introducing myself back as I always do. Have not been on YouTube live, haven't been on Facebook live, haven't been on anything active in terms of politics for quite some time. So therefore, I need to start and introduce myself because I've got new people tuning into this program live, and people who would like to hear what I've got to say in terms of the APRC Babili Mansa internal issues, then the wider APRC party issues, then issues happening to the Gambian opposition and issues happening in the Republic of the Gambia. Thank you very much for tuning in if you're just tuning in now. So give me a minute. My name is Lamin Tamba. I am Gambian born and bred. I support the Social Democratic Party in the Republic of the Gambia called the Alliance for Patriotic Reorientation and Construction. All right. But before I go further, I want to make a few announcements in terms of programs of activities that the APRC diaspora have put together for the year 2024. And one of our programs is going to, or maybe 2, 3 of our programs will start in February 2024. So for that reason, I would like to make people aware of what we're planning to do in the Republic of the Gambia next year. All right. So for your information, the APRC diaspora, about several months ago, I think we started discussing putting up a program of activities for the APRC party in the Gambia. And that program of activities will include the party clearly defining its roles and responsibilities, every executive member in the party knowing what their roles and responsibilities are, the party itself moving beyond petty politics, moving beyond the attitude of being a faction of a big party, which is the APRC. So we call ourselves APRC Babili Mansa, but we want to go beyond that. We want to be a respectable party. We want to be a full APRC party. We want people to understand that we're ready to put forward policies and programs that will put us in a good position to be able to assume power in the Gambia. So I support the APRC, but also I genuinely have concerns about Gambian opposition parties and what's happening in the Republic of the Gambia right now. All right. So those concerns I would like to address today or discuss today. I can't address them today, but at least I can discuss them with people. So apologies for not coming live or doing audios because I used to do Facebook lives. I used to do what do you call it? Morning doses, afternoon doses, evening doses, just to educate people, to share information with people, to share my views on certain topics in Gambian politics. But before I go further, let me put this on record, record my Facebook Live today. I'm going to switch to Gambian languages, our beautiful languages, shortly, because I want this message to be understood by every single person in the Gambia with no doubt whatsoever. At the end of my program, I'd like everyone to understand what is going on inside APRC Babili Mansa, what's going on inside APRC itself, what's going on inside the Republic of the Gambia in terms of opposition, from the perspective of the opposition, and for everyone who's genuinely concerned about the direction that Gambia is going, because Gambia is not going in a good direction at all. All right? I can tell you that for a fact, that the country is on its knees right now. And if we're not careful, if we don't stand up and fight for our country, it'll be difficult for us to recover it once Adama Barrow's regime comes to an end. Okay, so I'm going to switch to our own Gambian languages. I'll speak as many of them as possible, just to make sure we're absolutely clear as to what's going on inside APRC, Babili Mansa, what's going on inside APRC, what's going on between opposition parties, what's happening in Gambian governance altogether, totally. All right, so I will put my phone on airplane mode and I'll go to voice recorder as I switch to our beautiful Gambian languages. Sorry, unfortunately, if you can't speak Yola, Mandinka, Wolof, this program might not be for you. But if you want to listen, if you want to stick around and listen, by all means, please do. All right, assalamu alaikum, mbading Gambian Kolo. Assalamu alaikum suma mbokki Gambia ne. Assalamu alaikum jomba ni safi tu ni safu saf ko palon ko jamaat. Okay, programme o yanenya yan APRC Babili Mansa, the executive ya Tamba. Yanko organizing yapuru on the 18th of February. Talinding Community Center at the buffer zone. With Batia is a fundraising program. Yan manje APRC kunyilake APRC 2 Kambom diaspora. Kokula ko manko sanken manko radanom APRC manotalum be kawelo mokana molla me 2024. So part of those programs, mokana mokila me Batia, we have a Batia fundraising activity at Talinding Community Center, which is in the buffer zone, with Batia band. Tickets VIP 200, standard tickets $100 is. But if you can donate to the APRC, kanyan mama letu jau buffer zone. But you want to donate to APRC, mungaluon APRC bagode mbe you want bukanak APRC Finance Committee. All right, APRC executive Yaya Tamba. The APRC diaspora ku support ake APRC 2 kambom tengene Mofumet Gambia tengene elmo kambom tubabudu wuli sankene udu and basan kena be fundraising yanya ekane buffer zone le kasanken kunkul kasanken kan manje kankan kulen ku fegi kulen ku baki kulen fu tok balim ko. Okay, so fundraising you manager menya mankana kurege nyameti fundraising kanti ye fundraising ye APRC kuregut malegen ano sanaregi me fundraising ya bilonya on the 18th of February Independence Day at Talinding Community Center with Batiai, Yan Manje Executive ya Tamba organizer the APRC diaspora. Kambom APRC kambom mofo meditengine tu wuli usankene udu pia de nanu sankene mudu. Janing rally ya bay nyafang ebel wuli kami diaspora no sanke manotu be karambe na ke party ye APRC in the Gambia man party ngol na jaw fokle mungol na baja waf purwa o manje pawramben party yom badi ngol coming explain ten wolem diamo be siaring APRC Babili Mansa kono bake diamo nyimbe fotale jila keta nyame bare bi janimbe tawo to follow ni ebe chun kang Lamin Tamba is out Bantaba Katchaa for the first time. APRC party APRC diaspora dindingol APRC dindingol be membe Gambia e Bantala membe EU branch lam membe US branch lam membe UK branch lam membe Dubai membe UAE meta nyin Katchaa kela since July or August, I think. Ni rally 25th of November rally 2023 member itaten jandi wa fang mol balon nako APRC Babili Mansa youths and women lafita ka rally ke ndol nga nyin diamo dati njuna pour ka APRC be chokinyo kang APRC member diaspora kono momo be APRC be Angleterre be America be Dubai be UAE be Spain be France be Germany be dauda ntolle nga nyin diamo kenung pour kan na ferol ni na kata cool ke pour ka APRC sembentu ya Gambia banko kan yo wo cool kono APRC la mammango in 2024 nga dadawole kama pour APRC Babili Mansa se mammang in 2024 party nyin sena sembo soto ko teng nga loku ke nga lodula me alonko Gambia no se mira ko teng ka foko ha APRC da e lo nyanyi nyata la sang woto nga tanga APRC support pour APRC se muro Mansa konda kono yo wo mammango nga menda da for 2024 walam we have fundraising activities so nga mel organize nga mel data ning Yaya Tamba la executive president Jamela executive fo Yaya Tamba Abdou Jaju aning mo be executive fo kono president Jamela executive fo kono ntol bele diamo tan kambenta aning ku meri ngolete so nga moy diamo be siaring for mo kono e ka foko ha nyum fundraising men kana Independence Day buffer zone Yaya Tamba la executive fo ning APRC diaspora kamen kankola amanke APRC programme ote momo e kumo fo ka foko APRC la nyim fundraising men kana Independence Day 18 February 2023 amanke APRC fundraising te amari be faniale la amari be men fokan ama long bare nyina siata Gambia political kono and lafta Gambia political nga nyim manya sifa bondiji completely. All right, ntamantara political kono pour ka faniafa. I don't lie to people. There's no need for it. Fania e ka fole because it's selatale. Wala fania e safo because batale bela. wala faniya safo because interest dole bela isulata wala la ma sotono woto e ka faniyale buntan pour sa sotono no Lamin Tamba mantara o kuol kono o fen sabol ngamem fojang ndati je mukasila mola mantara bataring mantara faniya fo kam pour ka place nyine wala kamo tokuya kamo nen kamo ka hasidi adundi politiko kono monene ma wolon teto Gambia politiko kono muk nga politiko dati Gambia politiko dati nyinang how many years 6 years momal lom fania photo momal lom ka mo tumi ka kumul fo me alon ko man koy mambo ka oke mbuka mo killing bindi no ha kari mo foiro leti ha kari man moto soto kari buka dum fen kore kringo soto bo man ken tela politiko te manta karambu ngoto pour ka murnang kana o duyama furingo samba furu molto ka fay fo nyoto taring because of monekata internet ole bembulu telephone o bembulu mantara dokula a wato bembulu kasika audio record ka mol nen ka mol kajafi ka mol tumi no alnene te o moyla Lamin Tamba so nga fengo fen faali al sal hakilo to woto an bina kuma do fola jang membe ke kan APRC Babili Mansa tema asila moyala bake kumonyin. All right, but in fundraising on the 18th of February 2023 ni ala kiti tala abe kelale abe successful lale anu APRC diaspora and APRC executive in the Gambia from President Jammeh down. President Jammeh nala executive for ntolle nga nying organize anate danda fundraising dronto mbinana policies and programs all jubela o manke ka party registered ntol mang sula kata party kuto register mam fota oto ma kuwo diamo hanna ketam ba kala samale abe kala ko party fangole d'accord ta kawoke ba muna nambeta o kala sign because kana diamo men ke nyaato demanding alba moy lal munat na ate jarla ngata nga party kuto register yo momo koy ko APRC diaspora be menke kan be men kan kola kan yo aning APRC executive for pour kanaka mammango menke on the 18th of February 2023 buffer zone amanke APRC program te amari mantonya fo amari be fani alela ibe tinyaro la wa tinyaro teta adula because saying kare saba kare nani komanto mbizital no mbake mbulu mutata no mbake fan ka wato soto pour kana live akoliata mbulu ka wato soto kana ka audio record morning dose, afternoon dose, evening dose akoliata no mbulu bake so wala namukana no live. All right, so therefore 18 February 2023 is one of the programs of activities amended our party for the whole year 2024. And amada da puru munekama because malafi modo e kontan wala malafi modo e eventual dada nying cool dada tala janding rally 25th November 2023 rally nying bebaila 25th November 2023 rally nying abai nyaman diante Lamin Tamba zafu mobe isa moisang because many record kan abetala WhatsApp forum molto abeta dulal beto alsa janjang abai nyamandianye not at all but mefutala wotole that's in one of the topics that I'm going to discuss b pour alsa moy muneketa nun koma anun ka mol fana melbe nyorola sang pour ye kuoku menketa koma nga landi karakeli nga murun nga ke APRC kelingoti nga nyomuta rally nying be kelale koteng ni alakiti la rally be dadala le koteng abi lolale ni alakiti tala nsima ata jata kendi abije rally be kelale bare ata kenola atara mamurna nyokan nga nyomoy nga juso nyabo fengo fenketa kunung nga landi karakeli nga APRC la nyato jube nga President Jammeh jube nga Gambia jube Gambia betaka damen bi Gambia mantara dula betetude no amantara dula betetude woto mbe kankolaro kela kafo mole ko momo ko nyi rally men kanake on the 18th of February 2023 amanke APRC President Jammeh la mamangoti amari mantara tonya fokan ha nying APRC diaspora manke UK branch drone today APRC diaspora bele sita nga ko Katchaa fon d'accord tambena men kela janding nyinyo sabo membe ke kan APRC Babili Mansa obena atrantol d'accord ta nyina la program of activities for the APRC party be workshop sotolale be retreat sotolale be fundraising sotolale ate kala combo dronti ate kala fonyi dronti ate kala nyomi dronti ate kala badibu dronti ate kala janjambure dronti abe kala tundol beleto APRC la activity solte kala combo nim fonyi dronti sign abitadula beto APRC Babili Mansa yo walat na nga start nga dati nyim fundraising to menkana ke buffer zone auto. So ano sana rego meti fundraising ya to nyabe kane buffer zone on the 18th of February 2023 kanti fundraising ye APRC President Jame the executive yo amari anakila lebo rek malagende fala mataf namba ka sanket no yanyam udu wo sanket na wa priye wan man kam ko nyila ke APRC tu kam mom tengene Mohamed Gambia koko sankenon man ko ngarum frame of meti 2024 APRC udu dopono kana me pour man party ngol ne baj sembe broko beti APRC be 2024 tunu mike woli tu kambom diaspora America, Angleterre, Germany, Spain, France, Emirates, banosani bang APRC branch yom yan manje woli no mamany no wonki wonk mumiko muli tu manu mang meti. This is the program of activities yang APRC yoto kane 2024 yo. So mangle na yegal ne fundraising bu ñew ni fundraising APRC bu ñew ni on the 18th of February 2023 Independence Day. maa ngi dégg si forum yi am na ñuy wax si forum yi di naan programme bi du programme APRC Babili Mansa du programme président Jammeh du programme executive bi programme bi dañoo dem pour change turi parti bi dañoo change dem pour register parti bu es programme bi du programme APRC ñu doon wax jooju noonu waxi yaaxa la ñoo def seen xol yee mer ba pare xamuñ wax bi fan la jógee fundraising bi fan la jógee xamuñ ko dañoo jékki-jékki rek jóg rek wax lu leen ne because dañ am free internet dañ am smartphone dañoo am pour record audio because politique Gambia lu mel rafetul daal politique bi dafa salte politique Gambia dafa tilim waaw waruta tilimee noonu because programme of activities buñ d'accord woon fii APRC diaspora ñëpp ñoo xam ne ñu ngi APRC te ñu ngi si diaspora te ñu ngi yëngu si yëfi politics ñun ñoo toogoon all the APRC branches in the diaspora ñun ñoo create on a group ñu am ay conversation ay discussion si discussion yooyu noonu dañ agree on pour set up program of activities for APRC party programme yii ni lu ñoo def pour dooleel APRC in 2024 yooyu lañ discussion beginning this summer just gone programme yooyu noonu ñun dañ ko discussion ba d'accord balaa 25th of November 2023 rally bi di ñëw because xam naa ne 25th November 2023 rally bi lu mu foome dafa naxari ñu bëri dafa am ñoo xam ne ba tey seen xol yaa ngi tànga so ñooñu ñeneen ni mënu ñoo contrôle seen boppa dañoo jóg rek wax lu leen ne fekk daf leen óor ne lu ñoo wax du dëgga dañoo nekk di tuumal nit di sosal nit yi di wax lu kenn xamul di yaaxa dere nit yi for no good reason waaye man Lamin Tamba nekkuma politics pour deceive nit ñi pour fenal nit ñi no I don't do that sort of politics so maa ngi leen a yëgal ne 18th of February fundraising bu ñoo am buffer zone Talinding Community Center buffer zone ak Batiyaay is one of many programs of activities yu ñu d'accordoon pour def ko balaa 25th of November rally bi sa di forma ñun d'accord nañ ay activities of events activities of the party for the whole of 2024 going forward because those activities dañ leen war a organise pour parti bi ñëpp xam ne APRC mu ngi xew ba pare APRC mu ngi am doole si yeneen béréb yi beyond Foni and Kombo because bëgguñ APRC mu restrict boppam to politique Kombo ak Foni so luñ bëggoon mooy fundraising activities mobilization activities meetings yi ay rallies yi yu ñoo def in 2024 and beyond dañ ko def si yeneen béréb yi yeah si Tundi NBR URR LRR nga am North Bank region sorry I've mentioned it so all the regions of the Gambia CRR dañoo bëgg di am ay program of activities for the party pour party bi mun a mobilize nit ñi pour ñëpp xam ne APRC demut fen ba tey ñu ngi nekk benn APRC Babili Mansa waaye si kanam ak kanam dañoo engage the other people ñoo xam ne dañ demoon NPP wala dañ demoon UDP wala dañ demoon GDC wala dañ demoon feneen pour indi leen waat back to the APRC with a new breed of policies for the party a new breed of politicking for the party because luñ bañ mooy ñun dañu war a overcome politique yi 1970s 1980s politics yi yaaxa der politics yi fen ak rambaj dañ ko war a bàyyi gannaaw kenn waru koo def so ñun indi diaspora luñ d'accord mooy dañoo create a program of activities yooyu dinañ focus party bi dina empower party bi in terms of mobilization in terms of community outreach dañoo dem ba the last inch of Gambian soil pour share ak nit ñi luy programs and policies of the APRC. So the beginning of that, mooy fundraising bu ñoo am ni at the buffer zone on the 18th of February 2024. All right? Independence Day. Dañoo am fundraising with Batiai, Talinding Community Center buffer zone. Fundraising boobu noonu lañ daan advertise. Ba tey ñu ngi ko advertise si forum yi si WhatsApp chat groups yi on Facebook and other places. Yeah? Na kenn bu mu record audio wala def video wala def yéena wala wax yéena yoo xamante ne dafa jaxase seen xol yeah wala dafa jaxase seen xel yi bu leen nangu loolu because I know for a fact that party bi am na ñu involve si organisation of 25 November 2023 rally rally bi lum formé neexut leen man si ñoo xam ne rally bi luñ ko postpone neexul leen si ñooñu laa bokk I'm not happy with it dinaa ko address shortly but please for the sake of the APRC for the sake of Gambian opposition for the sake of the Republic of the Gambia it's about time ñu bàyyi di create all sorts of internal opposition tension in our own political parties because ñun as opposition parties yi suñ juboot yeah mënuñoo nekk benn camp mënuñoo develop policies mënuñoo develop programmes yi lu ndaw lu happen rek ñu door di xaajoo ñu door di saagante ñu door di def lu kenn xamut suñ dooree di def loolu how are we gonna get back into government naka la ñoo delluwee back to government as APRC party how are you gonna mobilize people naka nga amee nit yi because a political party is about the people. All right no mun di am xaalis am na ay billionaires yoo xam ne dañ taxaw pour election mënuñoo win billionaires dañ taxaw pour election mënuñoo win why because amuñ ay nit dañ am xaalis waa amuñ nit politics is about the individuals nañ bàyyi suñ xel yaaga naa di wax lii to all the fora ne politics is about individuals te politics nekkut ne diw sangam moo maa jox xaalis bu bari xaalis bu mot diw sangam daf maa jox ay millions keroog daf ma mayoon $5 wala kii amut xaalis bu maa jox so duma ko taal no politics is not like that politics is about people the people is the hard currency are the hard currency of politics so amut nit yi mun nga am ay billions doo dem fen so amut nit ku la votal you can have billions gis nañ ay in the west even in Africa the Zambian president who win after 6 times of trying billionaire is one of the richest people in Zambia. It's happened many times in the United States. I billionaires ñoo dee taxaw pour prime ñeneen ñi duñ dee cross seen primary sax they eliminate them at the primary level duñ dee dem fen lu tax because mënuñoo connect ak nit yi mënuñoo energize nit yi mënuñoo mobilize nit yi yaa ngi maa dégg so anyway back to this main reasons I come live today. So at least clarify na rally bu ñëw ni on the 18th of February 2023. Rally bu ñëw am ni at the buffer zone. Rally bi rally APRC Babili Mansa, President Jammeh, Yaya Tamba, all the way to the last member of APRC Babili Mansa. Every single thing loo xam ne mun nga koo def bés boobu noonu on the 18th of February 2023 pour attend rally bi nga def lépp pour attend rally bi because this is the beginning of the APRC going forward. Lo happen na. Man, Lamin Tamba me, neexut ma. Lo happen on neexut ma. Dara. I'll get to that topic in a minute. But for me, man, understand na institutions si naka lañ dee doxe. All right? I understand. So that's why most of the time I'm not very militant about stuff that happens inside political parties. I understand I will not be happy with every decision that a political party takes. You will not be happy with every decision that gets taken in your own households. So a political party and government will not take all the decisions that you want to see taken. It doesn't work like that. But if the decisions go against you, this is why people are different. This is why you get people who are very good lobbyists, people who are very good communicators, people who are very good at overcoming barriers, overcoming differences. And those are the people who often go on to become very good leaders of institutions across the world because they know that not all decisions are going to be favorable. Not all decisions are easy. Not all decisions are going to please everyone. It doesn't work like that. Nowhere in the world. In our own homes, not every decision that our parents take or our older siblings take please us. Doesn't happen. But anyway, ñine kete nung APRC Babili Mansa to back in November. All right. And ngamel long mbewala fula jang anabe kel tonyality 100%. As far as I know, menketa duma wala ima memfonye wala menketa nkoma, I will not know. But mol ye memfonye because ni mol kachata le nung nka mol call le organizers of the 25th November rally and email mantara nung ka organize executive member soul ni bele kachata nung before the 25th November atara mbulube motaring nte audio data watamo fango bukatuwa nung furu moto kabri ya 25th of November rally nying kabruya announce nga start le nung ka rally nying promote then nata dum 4 different courses all kono wokono nata tama and on top of engagement, voluntary engagement, charity work. Yo, so mbuka nanu every time pour ka mol advice mune be kere bare nga wati ndin soton ka mol commande le nung youth and women rally organizers all ani APRC Babili Mansa executive all. All right, so mune keta. All right, so mol le sotata me wulita eko etol den President Jammeh Diamata pour is a rally organized for APRC Babili Mansa. And wamol kono ekoelaftaka youth and women rally le organize. So in President Jammeh Diamata, President Jammeh gave them a blessing. Akweko, yes, that's fine. Rally nying alsa organize no, I'll continually rally organize. Yamoele. Yo, bare handing President Jammeh green light or dealer a go ahead dealer, purieta rally organize. A betiata le kom ya tambanale executive lebe on the ground. Momo ni President Jammeh Diamata nung organizer sol yataya tamba ya fa ko ha ntol ni President Jammeh Diamata bara green light din nale pour nga rally organize yo a rally nying lafta kake kombole wala lafta kake janjamburele wala lafta kake basele wala brikama ba wala lafta kake esole whatever the venue is, whatever the date is. Yamoele yo ye lamo ya tamanala executive obe mamfola because for is a meeting o commande ya ko diamo. You talk about the formalities, you talk about the procedures, the needs, wants, aspirations of the rally albakela nyame. Yeah, ideally in an institution jandil lungo fango betala lungo fango be confirm la anin venue be confirm la executive o le nyanta sila anin potential organizers sol melning idea nyin nata ya si ya jube mune nita foni be contanta ye date pick me alko it'll work fine and executive for ya for mole ko melia organize okay sa ngal la bresin diala alse lungo nyinga alsa announce no alsa keno public alsa keno formal be to pour dunia be yalong ko rally be na kala nyi lungole and mo be bal koma ngal support in an ideal institution anyanta kala wala nyama. You start by consulting first jandi be fengo decide la jandi be lungo tala wala be venue tala wala be asobi announce la wala anything be kala in executive for a diamo first aliya jube to make sure fentije alma men jube because ningo keta nalma plan kuke akana fail event ka fail ya moyle yo so ye mem fonye walam yes molmen in President Jammeh Diamata ye youth and women rally nying ilafta ka organize inatale cool be decide ila asobi decide yela committee will decide melbe asobi ninti shatul wafela aning the date nyinga bela decide bare atara imam full consultation wala imam consultation of okay in executive for yata mal executive for so yata mal executive for nyinka nyi rally dung moneketa executive for man involve executive for man tara programo nyina organization nying from the beginning imantara nunje muneketa so meeting all natake yo meeting all kono diamol natake mol nata wali mankumul moy so saying instead of kafoko okay fine well executive for alma moy aku mandiali bare okay sang alla bunya bije nga jube atose men keno pour nga make so rallying ye succeed yo woman nake executive for fanang ya tamadala executive for instead of kafoko yes ntollem kuntiol ti ntollem sutiol ti although youth and women rally organize us all kabria organize imang silo nyenta party la silol kafoko nga executive for consult from the beginning. Let's discuss the activities of the rally. Let's discuss everything to do with the rally and agree on the way forward. Bare na dindingol la mu dindingol lati itol manke party la nyaton kolti mante ke kuntiyolte. They made a mistake, but yes, they made a mistake. Ngani rally nga support bang I succeed na succeed ta. Then we can read the rule to every other group inside the APRC, chat group all lembang, executive members all lembang. Next time, nal kana event kana ka organize, ala make sure, before albe date tala, wala albe dulanyin tala, alta council of elders aning executive for alniyesi alia Katchaa alia cool be first, jandal ba kankulala. Anyanta kila nul nyama, ralila organize sol ma kinungo nyama, but executive of fanam lungo mena along ko ha ntelem sutiyote ndingo mang bara betoke sutiyo nyanta munekela anyanta dingo la command la lande afa ko ha nga moy kana nyini neke bare ma fonya munaketa isa fo sutiyo dingo sa fo sutiyo ko nyini executive of Yaya Tamba still had a lot of time to turn this round pour ka make so rallying ye succeed. So therefore, rallying amanyan na baila nung. Fana kita tonya, yes, the permit ye molbali permit lale. Fine, because Adama Barrow kabirung nga kose nung local government election ola jang. Fola molbe kumbola jang. Ako, some politic wato bantale completely do kole binakela, ite mo alawla e politiko okay. But Adama Barrow kamen fo, anang akamen bara, abukake kelenti. Ate mu Mansa fula nem fula mansoleti akamen fo ana akamen bara ikafata bakele because nyin loku ngomen tambe taten nga ajele mol ka bona UDP kata NPP ibe meeting ol kela state house ibe meeting ol tala dula to taring molbe bokana UDP kata NPP Adama Barrow bala political 24/7 100% abe political asembo fango abe olela ibe UDP mol normal ibe tala modolbe bola NPP wolbe tala party kote ngolto modolbe NPP wol man la fenna kote because ya lonne Adama Barrow te Gambia sambala janning jak yo bare man la fikata o di amota folo ngamur nang APRC 25th November rally kete nyame yo so hanna kete mune keta imo suti yolati e dingo e problemo cause wala amon problemo cause bara man silo tamanda nyama suti yo nyanta sindela fa okay man silo tamanda nyama bare okay patinge makoy nga bonyinto bare nimbota nyinto ni kana ku katan ke bara suwokono e nyanta nyinne tamande la first jandi be funti la ka fu mole ko tenninte hani jandi be funti la kata ka kankularo ke sato kono ka fu ko han kana mañole katande e ka fu ila sukonon ko le folo ya long mune be kere ya explain galie ini la wulu lalie diamo ya foko lafta ka musole futu wala lafta ka mañole futu adun tajana fu nal d'accord ta ali ko be diamo den se funti banta ya kankola yo woman nake event organizers all youth and women rally organizers all mfangoma bi hani bi nkadiamo te nyame Lamin Tamba none of them hani killing man commande ka fu ko ntolle nim president jame diamota dakota ka rally nying wotu mo kabro ya rally announce ko take nga advertise le nga kedulal beto ke support den nata busy man na jube hani kele man commande mal jumale fango ye youth and women rally melbenu ngakono nga lonne in the end but jumale fango le nim president jame sita diamota iko ha lafta ka youth and women rally ke hani bi malo nga ngunu wole moy nga ya Tamba commande nga Habib Seka commande nga executive member dol commande amanjari ngebe to kumande bare nyaton ka flol melba kol kono ya tamani Habib Seka ni diam tan ko nyen 25th of November rally ala trial ya make so rally nying succeed alkana song rally nying ye bay bar hanakata be bayla ay bay atara nga nyomoy nga bay ko kankelin kono ning nyi rally fotata nang manke kankelente abayta wala nyi rally nata fo aketa manke kankelente abe party farala fulati nga fotenne in no uncertain terms to Habib Seka ani ya tamba over the phone ko alkana so yes rally nyi na organisation hani bi nte mangal long mala njumate jubale fangoni idea botana malo because komanto nim fenkana ke APRC mol kan commande lay ka fonye yes ñinem idea ti ñinem originality adatita janne mbe janne lafta ka futa janale pour nga long mune bije pour nin se makoro keno but 25th of November hari killing none of them itol kono mote wuli la itol kono afonye ko nga Lamin Tamba commande le directly na diamata nga rally ni na ko be explain na started damen from President Jammeh none of them but nin kul kana tinya wato menna you want me to come nga ko nyi nga dunga kono because of munem mo fulale be kelola no ma time so nga diamo ke ko male nga diamo ke ko man ko alta meeting ola wokono inata d'accord ye emergency meeting o commande tata marakesa e diamota e ko d'accord tale be contanda e bota je rek na fi kol dun tete ma kote bare ni keta leadate imam bambang wala kake because katale kachake kullo kono wala kachake Katchaa kumake ni moltema ibe bola jera na fi kol ya commencer comme ibelisa ibe ngunu lay tuloto be kumol be folay to telebe sonna ngina telebe kala kul be tinya al d'accord ta menna abe na tinya fongo me alon ko amanya na kelano. This is the problem with our people ya jele ni mam bambang molbe sukusukula molbe kumolbe fola the same thing everywhere nyato ko is the same thing everywhere haninte fongo la palace o sign na staff members sol dolbi nala ba fola nye jang tulu buluba tuloto dolbi nala mara tuloto e ba fola nye ko ten ika sile ya jube ila institutional nafa be damen ite menje ala nafa be damen ya optional way ni ma soto no mo jube melan ko amantara mara buloto amantara bulubato neutral opinion jube anyinen ka neutral opinion. What would you do in this situation? But na experience obe bolo mol senalo every day ye tulo fandi ani kuma kalantangola wala sukusukurola you will not go and act in an odd manner itatala ini mol temal katu nyo kelendela drong. I don't understand alma nyo moy yo so executive for everywhere, all right. The organizers all didn't follow the right protocol at the beginning. Yeah. But executive also had enough time pour kanyin ko nyin rescue ka make so rally nyin succeed. Moneka ke Gambia to mo be ke fanke fambonditi. Ha abe kenale by force adiata executive or amandia executive or you don't operate like that. Hana keta executive or le boita. Iko hani alirali nying alabula for nyatu demanding. Well, I cannot organize because of this and that and that. And the reasons are fairly genuine. Even if they're not genuine, but it's only nyaton kote. I'll say, okay, fine. Woto nga ketenko ngarali organize. Nsa date ni move nole. Nsa murun no koma. Nsa nyine no. Mobe ko ye fanke fombonditi. Ibe siso konkonna. By force abe kelale. Hani jumale mi yaya jameti. Abe kelale mba jelale membe kela. Why? Mone Gambianol jusol ake kandindi for no reason. I just don't know. I just don't know why Gambianol we cannot engage in diplomacy, and sometimes you have to let go. Executive all and party la nyaton quality on the ground. Niko hane event nyinkana kesan because of XYZ a former. Iningale Katchaa kono kujamaka kuno jele. But the executive too had the time pour yenye rally yenye ya rescue. Ima sonkare ski because executive o komo ha ijututantol lale ima respect from the beginning ima asobi cool dinna t-shirt cool dinna wala kodobe tala damen kodobe bola damen. That's irrelevant. If a chat group ni chat group o nata wala another group nata ko minarali organize the executive wala bunya bi ato lem la nyato kolte lafta kareli organize le so wala nata kal meet pour nale Katchaa. The executive cannot take control of every single event, and they should not expect payment from every single event or money coming to them every single event. Atita, no. It's not possible because chat group will care fundraising. Youth and women can organize their own fundraising. Communities can organize their own fundraising. Amanke wati executive should be in charge, but anyatale put the executive to get involved from the beginning. Come na APRC diaspora. Nga menketeng with the fundraising coming on the 18th of February 2024. Ye executive or involved from the beginning. Itolle nyaton kolte. Ntolle be cool bedundi la je, but executive wala nyaton kolte. That's the protocol to follow. Banko katama wala nyama. Political party katama wala nyama. Local government katama wala nyama. Central government katama wala nyama. Hani village development committee katama wala nyama. You start from consultation. Consult people. Involve people in decision making from the beginning. Bari niye mistake ko fananke moye komandan bari iman silo no ma nyanta tamala nyame afa he al haketu nye yes to nyalem woto mbatu ngamurun nang aliye yamfuma nga jubembe menkel ka cool samba nyato nga ke kankelenti nga ta nyato. All right, that's how it's supposed to be. You can't go around executive for diata amandiaye mbe evento kala mbe rally nyimbe kala by force. Jumalem ya jameti adiata amandiaye ntolbeka hani ya jamme ya bay ntolbetala ngaral. So woto politico ala respectole APRC la institution ala respectole because ni ya jamme ko hani alkanake aning Council of Elders diamotale, ne executive diamotale, al nga rally nga bay. Aman diante, I wanted 25th of November rally. I succeed because party made a day in Bakele. Yatambanala executive, for which includes me, unfortunately. It made a day in Bakele. Kabirum police all ye piri para jerending sanya na kordato from that press conference. Hani press conference killing him a try. Na victory celebration nga try ndomana anata bay because mole banta. But after that, a political party should have press conferences on a regular basis. Sakatuma banko me alanko adama barola Mansa be Gambia dundi kandin kokono. We should have regular press conferences ka mol yamare. Press conference o manke ko kata sije ka fu adama baroko afelebe molunjaw yare. Afelebe malo fala ta kensenke. Afelebe domoroke kantaring. No. Press conferences have to focus on the issues, bread and butter issues. Melbe Gambia don't affect kan Gambia kono. Manebe caring Gambia energy crisis bijele, water crisis bijele, medical crisis be Gambia, education crisis be Gambia, environmental crisis be Gambia, fisheries crisis be Gambia. Yeah? Transportation crisis be Gambia. New OIC silo nyanta kela no menti on the President Jame. Adon barola masakunda ya tale ya betinya. Gambia la sovereignty in territory betinya kang because Senegal la army ibi nakang ya trale pour ka dasila me busi Gambia bulu iman succeed sa haina ibita kam fonyi certain dingol to yela military role samana ye landije ibe fonyi dingol bunna be fala ibe fonyi dingol bunna be baramala ibe fonyi dingol tala ibe sorona Senegal ni diaka ntol APRC Babili Mansa ya tambanal executive be sitting ibe dating no press conferences nothing media engagement of angonya ajita la sign nien na MP moy be diamo kang isa mirako ibe NPP la sign media engagement mantara siaring. The last time I saw any of them going to media engagement for Prof budget menkata regularly sign and in the deputy party spokesman Halifa Ijaji Panjak nkawole je ka media engagement auto. But the political parties of APRC Babili Mansa, we need to buckle up nyanta wulilale pour ka mangoke regularly pour ka party nyinka sembentuya press conference o manke kanaka mo kajafi kabaro neng. No, that's not a press conference. We're concentrating on the deplorable state of our government. Biya bedame. acute kidney injuries. 70 something children, 80 something, 100 and something children died from it. Energy crisis be caring. Senegal el fele ba katakan ka Gambia bankota medeire. Gambia la fengo bebe tunenka. Adama Barrow fela la Mansa Kunda julol ta. We're going over 100 billion dollars in debt. Mantaraka odiam. Baren told dambangol tema. Jusol be kandering. Everybody's militant war. Mbe sawarin nyamen tol dambangol tema kanyo tokuya, kanyo akoma kuma, kanyo neng. And this is what I said since summertime. Ya Tamba, Habib Seka, Abdou Jaju, Allah Executive 4, Interim Party Leader, Deputy Party Leader 1, Deputy Party Leader 2, Ali Disciplinary Committee Dada Party Kono. Tenum bim futata damente, futala nunje? Ni nyonyorobe ralito, 25th November ralito. Disciplinary Committee be sindala fa ko hani. Organizers of the Youth and Women Rally, Alman Silota nyanta tala nunyame woto, atole mantara siloka woto, nga si nga Katchaa kote nga jube mbarali nyeng, mba kela nyame nga succeed executive oyal makoy, mobial makoy, we sing from the same hymn sheet nga kekelenti, nga tanyi nga mexo rally nyeng on the 25th November, I succeed. Nta futala nunyinto? Molbe party kono APRC Babili Mansa, suto tili, somanda tili bulo wularo, nendi road wrong, free internet labetul bul ani smartphone ani doku balia I do road wrong ibe wulila somanda nendi road wrong ibuka understand fang mum politics sifala be tamakan Gambia opposition auto you don't get it ibe wulila ha Lamin Tamba ni nyankum moye kelo kejana wala nga Lamin Tamba je abe banko domo kan Banjul ha Lamin Tamba man samat korekringo soto ha Lamin Tamba musunani le babulu ika mirawo politics sifa abe banko sambala dameng ibuka understand no ntol dambangol teman wuro drong nendi road drong disrespect molbe nyo 2 milatra dalil koyo table kuma koyo table comme lafita kamenke ni 18 February 2024 buffer zone rally nyi kana menke APRC Babili Mansa anin diaspora ima lonku mo nyi botanan dame ima lon diaspora ya organize dame ibe wuliya fokan ko tambilal ko ha fundraising menkana buffer zone 18 February 2023 amanke APRC event amanke APRC rally jumale ofwe wo APRC program of activities 2024 APRC Babili Mansa diaspora antol bele sita dakorta ko 2024 APRC Babili Mansa under the leadership of President Jammeh, under the leadership of Yaya Tamba, under the leadership of Alaji Karamo Damfa, na Council of Elders Chairman, ntola sita nga Katchaa ko APRC nyisango menkanat in 2024 menyi mammangol kela pour ka APRC sembentu ya ka so sembola ka so kodola ka mobilize ka futa Gambia tundol beto ate kela batia kan dong batiala fo nyin kombo donte mitala mitala North Bank region mitala CRR mitala URR mitala LRR mitala dulal beto pour mol salon ko APRC be kerinne hani bi APRC sembo bala hani bi APRC paretale pour ka lo in 2026 pour nga murum man sakundato baratol bu ko okay ajube Gambia be damen bi Adama Barrow la tio iman tio sanno Senegal bulu kotek for the 6th rainy season in a row bare be julol takang Bantala Banko World Bank lembang, IMF lembang, Africa Development Bank lembang, Kuwaiti Fund lembang, Saudi Fund lembang, ibe julol tala dulal beto Adama Barrow la Mansa Kunda. Kabri ya jame kabo Gambia iko ala Mansa Kunda julol membeto was $38 billion is $48 billion is maximum. Ya jame la 22 years and ya jame kabirate nata ay jawra la julo tale PPP la julo ye memfo. In 1994 was 3.8 billion in debt. Yolefo. So President Jammeh Nata equal $38 billion is in debt. Yeah? For 48 billion. Hanaketa 48 billion in debt for 22 years of President Jammeh. $48 billion is in debt. Adamo Barola Sanji Woro drunk. Sanji Woro drunk. More than 60 billion debt I was some Gambia Bangkoka. Adam Barola Sanji Woro Dronde. A 60 billion ta kafu 48 billion auto. Gambia be dameng sang we're over 100 billion in debt. Mo lungo yela mo loan solo announced young. It can loan letter from Malong World Bank or something like that. Yeah, for $100 million. It can loan letter for what? Ya beta ya pusu prasar. Wo OIC silol. Alkao turntable o menje Bruce. And you fly over be men kadada. Nim President Jame be no Mansa up to 2019. Adama Barrow be menke kang. Woma demanding walati. Silol nyeng a plan ol be mbulle. Silol nyanta kala no nyamen. E nyanta fisiala nyintila fuf. A nyanta banda no since 2019 for Arabol ni Muslim bankol bena yela summit ke Africa Gambia banko kono in November 2019. Ye say la silola. Tendum bi Gambia be no damen. Abe fulala no damen. Mbe kudola diamola. Ye OIC silo. OIC la communications officer Fontita Nunjane earlier this year, 2023. Ako, ye loan sol menta, julol menta for OIC project or drone is more than $300 million. Ya bele tatinya, hotelal menyana dokula puru OIC, amandoku. Silol menyana dokula nung OIC, amandoku. Ibe men doku kang, ye wala quality tale ya jolon duma. Nte o diamola de as an opposition Babili Mansa. No. Bara UDP fanga nyongole bije. Party fula boka nyoro moy dame mbake walem doite anin GDC. Bara UDP ning APRC alal nyantal hakilol tulal. We need to refocus. Nyoro dron nyo nengo dan kaf kumol me yalonko aka koya mari maleko. Abe fanyale la ka foko ha Lamin Tamba be mol kono le mel lafton ka president Jame coup d'etat wala ka fa in 2016. Really? Seriously? Akweta mari malako wakuma sifa aba fokanne rek because Lamin Tamba kay ko mu nengo bula. Yeah? Politique nori ngobula. Amandia ka fo Lamin ha be no mol kono. Nene mantara no Gambia politiko kono. Nene mantara opposition kono. Dotu. Never have. Na dali lobe membulu ya funtindina. Bara hanna kete non tela Museno Dabuti UDP la hette bare nataje ko APRC lem siloti APRC lan tonyati nata switch data APRC fo man tara ke kan dunia be kono people switch political parties because political party dola ideology le betiate tat muna kasiata oto political member je 20 years party killingo and men dunta je kunum ibele kanyanta as long as you're ready to work and contribute to the development of the party a be killing. No, Gambia politiko. Mo mele alko e kungol be sukiring. Fente kungol kono. Isada dingol. Ibota nan Gambia kana Europe. Free internet. Doku tebulu. Lung. Samada ibe sada dano la dulalto. Isada dingol. Yebona kana dulalto kana hosulo. Ikafu mole ko. Ha, kariten wulela wuro siyata fengo beti. Ka wuri drong. Ka mol neng. Ka mol tume ka kumol fo me alko akwete mala ko amanke kuma tonya kumot. Why can't you just focus on the work of an opposition? Ni malafi mola fine nkapen fo no wolem ni mo malafi Lamin Tamba ko akungo waratale wala afintale wala koitale wala jamfatale wala sutiatale wala anyada mulunjatale fine, that's natural. I don't expect everyone to like me. I'm not doing this pour mole and kano. No. Mantara nko ni lafta mole kano kana dum public political kono kana dum public service kono yo woto momo benung 25th of November rally cool kono 2023 mbal danila diamo be kakan komale puru nsembe mundi na kekelenti ngata nyato ya moyle yo ngalo ne amandia mojam amandia ante Lamin Tamba amandia nyi han domani amandia nyi doto rally nying postpone ta nyameng on the 25th November 2023 rally nying. But at the same time, I recognize that the beginning, the middle, and the end of the whole episode had a lot of errors. It was fraught with errors. Organizers all mad at nyama, but executive for fanang lungo men na ya lonko nyinko announce tale, it all fanang nyanta cool eba rescue no la no. Ya cool falling pour kanyil makoy nga rally ke ay succeed nimbota auto nga fo mole ko okay sa nyinem party la rules wolte momo la fita ka rally organizing future ani be executive wol kono kana lungota kana dulata kana kankola foning executive wol sonta ini d'acorda al ni diamota al ya long munne nyanta kela jandal be funti la banta ka kankola. You rescue the situation and then you correct the procedure going forward. You read the Riot Act. Your what on tefe 25th of November, both sides, none of them can cover themselves in glory. Both sides, you mistake okele. But dunia be mo mistake already. However, going forward, ning executive oko no, council of elders ko no, alkana nyinke, as a DIA, as a QIA, we have to respect the decision of the executive. Nyanta respect lale. Ka foko ha adiata akuyata mbetala ngake. That's bringing disrepute into a party. Insulting people, caricaturing people, your own executive members going out and recording audios insulting other executive members. That's bringing disrepute into the party. Now following Nunjang since summertime, Ali disciplinary committee dada, Yaya Tamba, Habib Seka, Abdul Jaji, disciplinary committee, ala dada, Matar Kujabi, the administrative secretary, and Honorable Koli, the secretary general. Ali committee dada, disciplinary committee, and don't flinch. No favoritism. Alkana sila momola. Momo ka party sambanang into disrepute. Kamol neng suto tilibulo. Nta killing o Lamin Tamba. I don't care about insult. Mole o lonjele. Isentende nole suto tili. Yesibo Lamin Tamba. Yewuli Lamin Tamba. Ise komo fango kuno Lamin Tamba. I don't care. I really don't care. Because ngalo ne ko. The minute moe nendi road atirek ay kumonying a fotalale. Ha. The minute mo enendiro that is alonko, they've lost the argument. They don't have any more substance to contribute to the argument. Ha, near management of study. Tubab dujang. E ka fole ko the minute more that ya that ka wuri kan endiroke ka kuma furing olfo is alonko marriage lost control. They have no more substance to contribute to that argument. So what all? Advise them gently that the language is inappropriate, that if that language persist, you're going to desist from the argument. Ikafu moyeko bare nendi robula. Nima nendi robula de Katchaa nying abe kolyalal de malafika continent de Katchaa continent. Bare party nyanta discipline sort of institution. Naman discipline sort of problem. Problem bambalo. Yo wato ngamengi je wolam. Melbourne on 25th November 2023 rally organized kang. Animal ma organize nga si nga Katchaa. Both sides could have done a lot better. Fen jamanya ta kela nunne pour ka rally nyin ka rescue. Both sides should have done a lot better. None of them can say we're clear. We've done what we could in the circumstances. Both sides couldn't say that. None of the sides could say that. Yo wato ntenga menji je wolam disciplinary action or mentata against ye people all men bondi executive okono nga munun koma ba nga jube kuke. Disciplinary action on has been done anyanta kila nu nyame. Bare niya jube ko ya je ko mfanande nyanta menketa nung asikeno nga menkenung amanyang wala nga menkenung nsef ku lafano what do they call it? I could have done better. Yeah, I could have done better. So therefore, I recognize the other people are wrong, but I'm also wrong in some circumstances, in some situations. So therefore, let's go back and have dialogue. Tol dambangol tema APRC Babili Mansa. Nga murunang. Nga yenyel dismissed from the executive. Niye diamo kotembang. We can go back and rescind some of these decisions. From that point on, we should read the procedures of the party for hosting events, the conduct of executive members outside there, especially in public. Moma for Kokana executive for criticize. It criticize. We hold them accountable all the time. Barayake kuluokang, do it with some decency and with some substance. Nobody is beyond scrutiny. Momantara public administration okono wala politics me alanko atambita kisi rola. Bare niye mo kisi niye na be diamo kan ake kuluo kono adalilo sa koima yandi be funtil na ka fo ka record ka fo molye. So therefore, mbe Council of Elders la chairman Alaji Karamo Damfa, Yaya Tamba, Anila Executive o President Jame, nga Katchaa bang, nga Jube, all these people men funtin the executive because of 25th November rally. Ma foko mo na kawuli lungolong nendi rode, breaching the executive forum wala rules all every single time. Mao for that. But mo ya lonko, 25th of November rally nyeng, wala sabu be abedaming in terms of suspension or expulsion of dismissal from the executive position. Nga murung koma bang, nga ku Jube ko, nga senkan Jube. Executive Ofango could have done a lot better. Hanna keta organizer sol ya dati nyameng ama nyinya bake, executive could have rescued the situation. What will be bemen dani kang APRC Babili Mansa, including na MPL. Baro man kentol la frente, ntol mo opposition olati 100%. Na MPL la diamo nya, ila manya, ila kero. Let them make sure ya long jumale carte di la pour yeke opposition MPT APRC Babel Mansa ka diamo jang MPL ka diamo kom itol mu ining Adama Barrow ke la rankel kono wonyanta dannale Adama Barrow man kel tol la presidenti amu Gambia president lati ba manke APRC la party leader ti amanke APRC la secretary ti amanke APRC la MPT NPP manke APRC Babel Mansa ti so therefore ka diamo men keten na MPL nyante fan cross la bake nkadiamo do moy kemera fo MP nyin tonya be APRC le bang fo sa ngabe NPP le nga hakilo to back it. We are an opposition, full opposition. We have to act like it. We have to be prepared to act like it. We have to be in the psyche of an opposition party. Manke NPP. NPP is not our friend. Nimbaro is chance to abentol APRC Babel Mansa falal dak. Yo ninga murumbang nga Katchaa more of your disciplinary action of face because of the 25th November 2023 rally. Mbal Danila, Bakara Modamfa, Yaya Tamba, His Excellency Sir Professor Alhaji Dr. Yaya AJJ Jame nga murung koma bang. Let's go back. Both sides should have done better. Executive all them bang and the organizers all them. We could have done better. No side can cover itself in glory. Mistake all ketale. Yes, ning executive oko hani nkana ke ali fonyo. Nobody should come out and say adiata executive oe akuyata executive oe mbakela foi ka moy mol ka fo ha jumalem president jamet hanake da president jamel ko nga bay nte sonna mbe rali kala. You don't talk like that. Hanake ta be abe kono imu executive member ti. You don't talk like that because executive for fenjama bije executive for be men decide la ati diala mobe. I'm not happy with the fact that executive is not having regular press conferences. I'm not happy with the fact that executive for fangoma wuli rally organize. But mbuka funti banta ka for executive for ha atol mantara fenna albe sunyarola albe kudo sunya man executive je be kudo sunya kan nga executive for men je walem the first executive in my 6 years 7 years of politics ka funti nam with a financial statement voluntarily ka itane mo lako nga nyene dundi nyene dunta na aranke soto nga nyene bonde aranke soto. Yeah, Tamban in President Jamela executive, I'm the first one to do stuff like that for the 6-7 years that I've been in Gambian politics. Yo, wato, nga continue ke scrutinize, hold them accountable, but jandi be funtile na ya foko, ya tamba ka kudule ta ka pusur pasar, wala matar ku jabe honorable matar ka kudule ta ka pusur pasar, ay koyima, akaito etarebulu, wala email etarebulu, wala video etarebulu, wala natalo etarebulu. Nseng hakilo to back it. Sinyo hako. Yeah? Hadamading hako. Junubo. Nseng hakilo to ala back it. Lamin Tamba tina ala politiko ta ka fem fal ma melanko malong wala man koyma nga mellong yemen fonye bo mbewla fola nga mellon je. But sama bi mo wonati 29th of November 2023. Sama ni ngalon ko ngamen fo bi no amanke tonyati because mole funtina na dalilo yitandina amamo ko mole funtina jana ay commande telephone ta fonye de no a dalilo la katarambulu walatna moli a tran jana foy batata kana kumol fani yande kabru nunta politiko kono fo bi mo man na kumo fani yande no because jandi me funti la ka diamo nka mol nyini kala melka information o kan kumol fay kan kumol fay kan melka information o fay kan nke nyini kala fo akayto be bol lebang a email be bol leba a natalo be bol leba a video be bol ban jandi be funti la ka diamo because mol kan la moy nale nkan hakilo to bake man la fika fani afo duniyama yo woto ngan hakiloto nyo bayndo membe APRC kono nyo bayndo membe gambe opposition no kono nga bula ning opposition no man focus no nga loja nga kekelente nda adama baro bondi la jen kana tamole westrom ni mamma ngombe men be kekan be kodo men dundi kam politiko ko na bebe kala waste of time lati foybe APRC lebang foybe GDC lebang foybe doy lebang for UDP lembang nimmam focus nga nyonyoro bula nga nya fete Adama Baroka gambe be dunna dinko kono nte Adama Baro bondi laje nabe tunen na nyolal. Yes, that's where we're heading. Ajube yew duwa baji men bunga singo kan ya singo barama Senegal military inata muta o kan ya samba zigenson instead of ya samba loptano to straight kabru ya bunkidola. No, ya muta jela yelobe bonna inata samba zigen sor loptano to abe critical condition. Ye foni funding ke jelle fañi nan fondi ke lulu fondi ke woro ye même fa foni tundoto. Nidi yakan Senegalese army because Gambia man so soto bi membe lokan Gambia dingolye. Ka fo Senegalese ko albe manya men na ala bula nalma bula rek mbe nalma bula I'm going to take action. This is what's going on. Adama Barrow la Mansa kunda Senegalese soldarol ka dunnan Gambia diata e nyamen ye Gambia dingo bung ya fa wala Gambia dingo bung ya barama wala dunnan dasilame ko be dasilame tala because dasilame la kara kelingo wo mo Senegal kara muntuma la Senegal ya lonko dasilame o kara dandango mu Senegal lati muntuma le olom kabrum president jame ya kodi barantol opposition instead ngawo diamo lungo lung ka make sure afuta Adama Baroma ka make sure afuta ECOWAS ma ka make sure afuta EU ma ka make sure afuta UN ma no mbe Yaya Tamba bindila mbe Habib Seka bindila mbe kuma furingol fala Yaya Tamba ma mbe kuma furingol fala Habib Seka ma kumolo yala ko akoyta mol malako amanke toñate bara malla fi Habib Seka la al malla fi Yaya Tamba la alke noma alka kumol foyma mala ko amanke toñate for what reason mu opposition ya si fala nyente where are we going to go as an opposition party? Where? Ndamangol to tema mbekela. So, bini Lamin Tamba lota pour kake jabang la MPT. Ndamangol tema molbe funtila ko ha man lafi Lamin Tamba la because akatonya fole. Because akonyo ko nganendi robola. Because a lota janne kabrin 25th November 2023 lali kana amandi amono. Wotonte carte file nte kampanyo kelai. Mon politics si fale wote. Even football team o man ko is a team sport. Iman la fi la coach la, iman la fi la defender la, iman la fi la striker la, bareka play, ibe play kan la fans olye. Hani wantem fang, ite la fi la fendo la, bare ning game o start rek referee tour off beep beep. You have to sacrifice for the team. Fengo fem te diala e dunia kono, it's not possible. Hana atol fang al nal kemal, al nal la musol, al nal dingol al ka sonkale. Atol jamaka diamo politiko kono akala musol lapila alke busale musudol bije ke keol tamol fadi ike mal neng alnala brother soul al koto mal al kasonka. So what? But at the end of the day you look at the substance where you're going. All right, ika jubere the greater good, the interest of the masses, the public. Institutional kabori wala nyama. You cannot be an institution. Mendiata e drong wala bekela institution. No. Since 2017, fen jama keta APRC amandianye. But never come out for kabrunga lonko. Na former executive for Betinya Rola in May 2021. Mfunti taka kuodiamo. But before that, information okananka wati. Ko ha ngala executive for state house lede ngala executive for ni NPP be meeting o kan bakaw kordata de ngala executive for be nyinke kan ni Adama Barrow de ko de nyilte tala NPP nga fo ko malong because maybe meeting on as keno ka president jamela ko diamo ala na ka wala diamo malong bare kabra ko tamako yes some of these things they were not doing things for the party APRC party and President Jame wulita nga ko diam. So we got to be extremely careful. Opposition Mbal Danila, Momo Benin 25th November 2023 rally organization auto. Na on women mobilise Ajanano Ture, deputy party leader too, Abib Seka and other people all, nga murun nambang, nga kachake, nga diamo le fengo beno. Sonko, ani sisi koso, ha dia kuyabe kalatin no. Institutional buka bore wanyama. Executive for have to have respect. Executive for kango se janyaonya. Nini sitale kacha wato wati. Iba dalilo jelal. Iba nafa jelal. Iba tino jelal. Iba flok ha. Bari ngindindingol ye menje. Tonyale nge makoi. Council of Elders will come on board. The executive will come on board. We'll have a successful event. Or naketa event of fango be postpone na to a later date. We'll postpone it on one voice. Anyanta kila nu wala nyama 25th November rally manyan na tinyala nu amanya na kila na kila banga fole ko na manke nga postpone kankelento wala nga organize kankelento ni wo manke 25th of November nata party nyimbe far la fulati an wala nata ke thankfully mo jama bije wol yeji so nyabule wol muruntana ne wol ni molbe diamo kanne koten. So hopefully momo dunta problem okono because of the 25th November rally mbebe murna nyo kanne kachabe ka kanne ko man tani molbe kacha kanne be executive o call la koten anin council of elders anin ye mol mel dismissed from their positions nga jubembe menkela yeah kacha nyanta kelale. There's nothing impossible with dialogue. As a menya will come back as one unit. Nimbota fanang ntol damangol tema APRC Babili Mansa nata ke one unity nga ta funti Bantaba nga na APRC molmel tata NPP nge murundina nga APRC full APRC murundina under President Jammeh. That's a possibility as happen nole. That's nothing impossible. Nimman pare ola. Nimman pare nga reconciling inside APRC Babili Mansa. And in my view, APRC Babili Mansa Nene Consulta, we should give the youth and women another opportunity to organize a rally. The same organizers all, nga blessings deal a rally do organize. And we should all support them. We should all be on board. In fact, that can be added to the program of activities of APRC in 2024. They organize it, we support it, make it successful. Nga nanga ke kilinti APRC Babili Mansa kono nga funti nga ta APRC kotengol meltata NPP nge murinde na nga APRC besa manang under President Jammeh nga lo nga doko ke nga pare pour 2026 ni momo wan pare wala ese ngina APRC la because we'll not win if we can't pull people from UDP, attract people from UDP. If we cannot attract people from NPP, if we cannot attract people from DOI, if we cannot attract people from GDC, let's forget it. It's not going to happen. Hana kira President Jammeh murunta nang sama. Abe lola APRC toyala. Molbe bola nan UDP, molbe bola nan GDC, molbe bola nan DOI, molbe bola nan NPP kakarte fai. If they don't do that, adama te win nola. APRC drum men tuta, te win nola. Hani baro fango na man kenu coalition 2021 ti ate win nola non 2021. Ni mol kale ko ngatao party dol ni Katchaa. Foi mamo UDP coming from 2016. Foi mamo GDC coming from 2016. Foi mamo DOI yemen ke 2016. We have to overcome those differences. Wadiamo sifa nyanta landa karakiline. Nga mol samba ng political corner with programs, sound programs and policies for the party. Starting with 18 February. Laftale, mbenga uli, nga mekso, momo be 25th November rally organization otobang, momo be yatambala executive otobang. By the end of January, mbenyanta munda na nyokane. Diamo nyanta kelali, yatamba, I'm saying this again, because kabrunga won nunjang, ali disciplinary committee that it create to deal with the indiscipline in the party, almelamoy. Sayanga mo ali disciplinary committee London. Thank God for that. It's long overdue. It should have happened like 5-6 months ago. Now from Fonjan from Batat. Saying it's being instituted. Brilliant. Great work. Great move again. Yeah? So now I'm saying let's try namol ni million your saban sonkata because of the 25th of November rally. Nye samba nambang ni Katchaa. By the end of January, menyo mo ilale ning Katchaa bije. Let's have a dialogue. Let's have dialogue. By end of January, menyo mo ilale. 18 February 2024, nga make so buffer zone nga tay touch ko APRC dalita ka kenyame. In fact, ninga nyo moy by end of January 2024 nyanta wulila le katana other APRC members all ni mel son kanda nung itata NPP nge murundi nang nge invite nang na 18 February the monka diamo nka beng nka dali nyola na differences sol bebe disappear APRC be munanam back under President Jammeh na APRC dingol ko nga mo tombo nga ay kenying APRC leader ti wala APRC secretary ti as a chaotic. Because we're going to go to Congress again by the end of 2024. Because it'll be 2 years. Yeah, mole, since APRC went to Congress. Yo, wato, diamoy dati sayang bang. Ni momo ko hani, malafka APRC meltata NPP ke murundi ng APRC. Wato imam pare APRC ganye because first a molta from NPP, first a molta from GDC, first a molta from DOI, first a molta from UDP. And you cannot do that without sound programs and policies and a solid leader. Solid leadership need tale purunga nying mol ke attract ka murunang yafo ha. Well, we are ready to consider APRC again. We have to do that. We have to start going to communities, community events. Settles ka mol ni mole Katchaa ye murunang. Kata hospital law to show our solidarity to support them. Even cassette sataloke hospital also, and in school also, and in Dulato as APRC, promole alonko, yes, APRC Montana, because now APRC long monela, Dokuo, Senea, Gambia Kano, Africa Din Kano. We should refocus. Yo, on that note, ladies and gentlemen, memo be Daniela, momo be APRC Babili Mansa, whether any Yatambal executive or in your Sabale or not, whether Benung Hadani Rola to make so 25th of November rally 2023 I fail. Yo, nga bebola koma bang, nga murung Council of Elders Olkang, nga murung executive okang, nga murung President Jammeh kang nga for ko. Yes, men ketala. These people still love President Jammeh 100%. Many of them. Yeah? Alien men dismiss it executive position. They still love it. They're still ready to sacrifice. They're still ready to work for APRC Babili Mansa, President Jammeh. Yo, nga tangi murni namba, nga mbulo ta nga la isanyol ta nga fuko, men ketale. Woto, nga bula koma, nge murni alap, we reinstate you. But the disciplinary committee has to start stamping its authority. Murun ko moti yere. Murun ko moti yere. Nendiro, expel them straight away. Executive for criticize. Ala for a ko. Since 2021 de mbota political to mbota MP celebration alto ela victory celebration alto mang event organize alman press conference ke Gambia be tunen kan alman femfo alman tajana alman selectengol santo fine, that's part of it. Rivalry, healthy rivalry fango beti ata political party kono hanna kera President Jammeh be on the ground as an opposition party leader will scrutinize him. Healthy rivalry is good. Rivalry buka beti adame wolem niya start ka kumofo me alanko akoite malako ibe fani alela ye kumofo mem imalla men na imam felno woto yetara ka mo tumi yetara ka mo kelo me alanko annafa tala te party sambala nyato at a chance di la party la pour election no win. Healthy rivalry is fine. Momo lafita fembe tola juma lafita katara nyantambungo kono nte wuluta nyantambungo le kono lafta ka continue nyantambungo kono hani I want things to be better. Being keta chefty ntala ka tabiro ke na rally to sama lafta ka motola party la moto borende ninketa secretary ti sama lafta ka ke deputy party leader tuti wala deputy party leader 1 wala interim party leader wala party leader wala chairman wala flag bearer Nobody's born to be one thing for the rest of their life. Abukatawa nyama. People have aims and aspirations, but do it in a healthy way. Compete. Dunia fango competition la. Nin dim fula din sababe bulu. Ika nyonyori la. Wati do e sonka. Dosa fonon tele karanteti. Wala ntele kungo betiate. Dosa fon tele bay borola. Dosa fon tele nge bay footballola. Abuka bay. It's part of life. It's a natural consequence of life. You can't change those things. Healthy rivalry is perfect. In fact, ni healthy rivalry man soto institution auto abukata nyato because people become complacent. But when they know somebody is looking for their position and they're looking for weaklings, they make sure they don't have any weaklings. Tubabo come for when you're surrounded by vultures, refuse to die. Refuse to die because tubabo wa proverb munet iko ni duol ye kuru ye bang kana fa because duol be wala batunka pour ye fa ye domo kana fa ni duol ye kuru kana fa wala ni keta party leader ti wala president oti wala kake molka nyinile bete boyinde la nyame. But that's fine as long as people do it the right way. Amambeti adame wala ni moy lafta ke coup d'etat wala ko coup d'olta a trabe doku betola ni president ngome mantara doku betola nak mol se bondinoje coup d'etat se bondinoje fe njama se bondinoje ba ni be doku kekan Gambia domandingo men soto ibola takan iba doku kan nyama mo nata ko be bondila because man la fila because mo kewolati wala mo musolati wala bota badi bule man la fi badi bun kola wala mo fulolati man la fi fulola. No, mo manya na soto la. We should never allow that. Bara ni Mansa kewo membe tinyarola amantara doku wala amantara femfenna ni moli e bondi people can have a revolution of the public ye bay ye funti. The army can do the same. The police can do the same. I'm not an advocate of change of power by illegal means, unconstitutional means. But it can happen. So therefore, APRC Babili Mansa, nga murum back to our focus. Disciplinary committee sitale. Nimo killing bijeka party samana into this dispute. I expel. But I can't ko iman la fi amari la. Wala amari ke scrutinize nyame. No. One thing, ni mo ke criticize fairly, that's perfect. It's part of it. Nibe public administration or politics, you have to accept that mo meron ko fenta kungo kono. Wala man femfen long, I say criticize nole. Malafi men na walem, suto tili nendiro. Suto tili tumiro akwete male be man foka man ke tonyate boy ba fokang anyway because mone bebulu internet free le bebulu and telephone smartphone bebulu woto ibe wole lungolun ka mo neng ka audio record ka mol kajafi ka mol tumi ka kumol famela ko aman soto abukante batandi Lamin Tamba abukam batandi because bi momo be Gambia political kono ay Lamin Tamba jikolon. Yeah, clearly yente jikolon. So ni moko ko nga Lamin Tamba jabe wandi duto sunyaka aseleta fenso santo abe duto sunyaka ya ko Lamin Tamba te osi manya sifa bar hala keta konkole benna mbarin kunda wala nsinyol nga duto jeje konko benna mafala gal konko benna se seleno nga wo duto damo. Just communicate. Yeah, mwele. Yo, so adiata me na ni wulita samanda you can record audio against Lamin Tamba every single day. You can obsess over me, no problems. I can take it. Modol bijel buka tano because formol ni aje mo jama buka diamo is because mo dantane bije manka formol ta ka kolyande. Kuma furim fodrong nendi rodrong iji solbe kandering. Ha aketa tenne mbekela tenne by force hani jumale mkariti. No, afoya tamba ko woto Allah fata kata janjam bure nyamen alkana 500,000 ota ka dépense janjam bure o 500,000 o ndol kana election no la jare woto nali o 500,000 ota aliake janjam bure meeting oto albe ko do tinyaka ni election no nata jare mbakela nyaari le amanya na kala ni koy bakala fuko almantata cool tamandi ka nyama fine perfect ya moyle mo beya moyle ye respecto soto ila kumose kulia mol se horoma bare hey ya Tamba sang ngamoy mu NPP lati sang ha kari be NPP bayndole la ha for the chor mu NPP la time because alafta ka Adama Barrow le na ka benno for the chor commence ta ka APRC wato mena tebe mun tola ni for the chor fanan lafta ka sound kata NPP ala ha jolam is this God given right but jumala ko for the chor ka Adama Barrow la welcoming organize ye audio mo for the chor man Adama Barrow la welcoming diamoje iko aka Adama Barrow la welcoming organize abe diamo kay la Lamin Village Development Committee nim Village Development Committee ko e kata Adama Barrow le bendum for the church is part of the committee na man diay ata fen no la je nin the majority want to do it. This is what I said at the beginning ñing audio la commencé de la ngawle fo jang ko institutional buka tama for the interest of one individual. Sometimes decisional katale mal ko aman diante but in the majority ko let's do it ata diala ñele but I have to go with it. Faham role ñanta kela londo nate mel bulu wala katara wewe la wato wati wewe wuro drong e boko kuma fo mel ko kuma loring fode bota Lamin le abe Lamin Village Development Committee ni ka ko ntol ngadi salle kata Adama Barrow benno Village Development Committee 12 people lebije 9 ko mita Adama Barrow benno oh yeah okay well I'll tell Adama Barrow benno Mansalem na lafta ka benno is fine at dialante but that's the majority this election of fangon kamenke President Jammeh won 50 something 60 something 70 something percent. So what 20 something percent 30 something 40 something percent wal man la fala. Does that mean President Jammeh mu UDP lati memman vote no. Institutions don't work like that. Political parties don't work like that. Sometimes you go with the decision and you have to support it 100%. And this is another rule lafta ya tambanal executive for a men create. When we go to candidate nomination in future, rules sol nyanta dadaral ko momo ma lafta kadung candidate nomination auto, you go through the right process. If you're not picked, you can't go to the same constituency yellow as independent. Ka sabotage ke. Because you never see her in Gambia kono. Lotale ha selection process o manna pick ha amam fair you appealed yela appeal nying was not upheld. Eman song yela appeal la. Ha ikon kata lo independent la pour ka modo boindi emem pick. You should swear, write an NDA, confidentiality document. Agree to the terms and conditions. You're going through the selection process. As long as it's done fairly, openly, transparently, and they pick somebody else, you cannot contest as an independent in the same ward or constituency or region. Ya moile. Yo, bare ni amandia selection o kete nyameng appeal. But the appeals board fananko, yes, we upheld your appeal, so therefore we're going to rerun the selection process. Then they rerun the selection. But Niko Hani, ila appeal has no merit, and therefore we're not upholding it. You cannot go around, you have independent, porque monyo candidate or sabotage. All these rules need to be written. Na parakama. Ni momo ka ba tinyala a deregister party candidate list auto. We have to put things in writing so that by the time people come and we read the terms and conditions, the procedures, itafula molko ha malo muna bekering walai wuliya dati because near mo safe I assign atara amantara touring I assign ya sign atafula ko malong but na mari mankarang isa translate no ay kaito e memfo isa record no audio fangoto mobile auto ha alaji sise because imang safero karan no membe angale kangoto woto bi ilafta le ka lo pour ka ke counciloti arankon ward yeah yo ni lota fem koto nga selection ke imanna succeed ite lo no la as independent e sontale fo man song han sontale good ye audio ni la fe ya kaito ni a tombe a print ya diala a lande simple gambe no la ko kolyata mobe jisobe kandring ibu kala mune ke jiso kandinde mobe keta fambonditi ha nimma sotombe nimam futo do mombe banko bi nga sapi futo kono rampant local government election o nyine APRC Babili Mansa tinyate numbe sirangol men sotol na be siala dum bake MP ya fana the same thing anyong ninte ma sotom ba tinyala mumanya sifala mod we need to learn to discipline ourselves, institutional discipline. But niaji abeta nata, we don't circulate our rules in advance in writing. via WhatsApp or Kaito or email. Nasa feta koita, you agree to it. You have to comply with it. You have to adhere to it. Yo ngamurung nga APRC Babili Mansa Mundenam back. I want us purunga ta 18 February 2024 buffer zone Talending Community Center buffer zone. Nga rally nga ke kankilin kono mbe kontan kote nga ke APRC Babili Mansa kilinte bo mbe alaji karamo damfa ani yata manin President Jammeh mbal danela Ali Habib Seka commande Ali Ajanano commande ani momo benung executive o kono bare na nata wali nyo kam because of nyi rally 25th November ali commande namba nga si nga diamo yeah nga bolo say nga alfati yata nga ke APRC Babili Mansa kilinte nimbota oto nga ta nga funti nga APRC dingol murundinal meltata NPP momo pareta pour que APRC ya dokundi ya murunna nga ke APRC kilinte nga party murundina nga APRC tota nga low 2026 pour que Adama Barrow bondi bara okang nsitano UDP nsitano GDC nsitano DOI nsitano other places nga fwe ko ntollem political party ti membe mun nan ka Gambia murundi Gambia benun damen doku dula Gambia was a probable nation developing rapidly wa bi Gambia be damen tourism sector is dead, agriculture sector is dead, barofele seko mol melbe siara e ka ko ay kodo samba pour ka gala tiyo sang atele gala hidi de ako nyinan tiyo abe sanale ana dabe kafula le demanding ibe tiyo sanna men kurunde ngajele be safero la ko Adama Barrow manta tiyo sang ata sanna albita wa fila Senegal wala Guinea Bissau wala Guinea wala Mali Barrow la man sakunda man hati Senegal ma no e katol le baten baratol le tata ka carte diala because ning carte fay wato sita ya mani boti killing sambana anen jaba si killing sambana anen jimbo anen domandingol ali wota na albota wala ali yalla sanji lulo be wafi pour kam monakama mani boti killing bata pour ay bob Gambia mbe president Jammeh nyongola soto la koten president Jammeh be mulna wala nga nyongo soto me ko ay Gambia kano a Senegal hati ay Gambia dingol la ko noma ay Gambia kano na manke president Jammeh tabe kala dolate because president Jammeh te kala mansati forever membate noma la kala mansati forever membe on noma la te kala mansati forever Gambia dingo mel la fita Gambia la mbe wala la ko jube la Gambia dingo mel la fita Senegal la mel la fita Karanal la mel la fita Gambia la inside out mbe wala la ko jube la opposition parties we need to start thinking, we need to start putting strategies in place. Yo woto APRC Babili Mansa konoto nga dada nga funti APRC Babili Mansa nga ta APRC mumeto nga mo be samba nang mentata NPP because itoli ajele ko bi Barrow man Gambia na fa fenna Barrow me tol na fa fenna nge murndina nga foko yes nga londe men ketanung on the 4th of September 2021 amanyinya mang kontan nung bare men ketale aboko nyingole nengo king bare baby dula kele woto nga murunna nga kekelente APRC kilimbayato nga APRC sambanyato nga low election ola pour ka Adama Barrow bondi who knows ninga candidate correctly also to going into 2026 UDP se kaf no molma GDC se kaf no molma DOI se kaf no molma political kono to babol come for 1 week is a long week in politics. 1 week is very long in politics. Wala kake lungolung kukuto la kake e baji la molbe sauna APRC kata NPP, molbe sauna UDP kata NPP, molbe sauna NPP kata UDP, molbe sauna NPP kana APRC barantol la fita menna APRC wala mo be saun kana kantol mako nga Adama Barrow bondi nga Gambia bondi bata kono nyo faabe siare Gambia kono kama sobe siare Gambia kono drogo be siare Gambia kono crime o ibu kalon fan crime o ka bondi nga dame Gambia kono nyo man soto no kote ba de malal katale bulu kensengol kana mona kata chani sol ben na nyol be mutala ba de la sewol la chana wol yadamo son tolta demo nola bare sa dino ela sewol la wol yadamo woto mbading APRC Babili Mansa ko mbal danila momo be diaspora US branch, UK branch, EU branch, Dubai, UAE branch, Hong Kong branch, Oman, Albedula Dulato, Mauritania branch, Almurun Nanga Doko Kenyokan, 25th rally, 25th November 2023, Aketale. Amandiante, but Aketale. Organizer Sol could have done better, executive could have done better. Both sides recognized and should recognize errors in the whole process. But that should not set us apart. We're all the same. We still have the same love. Love for President Jammeh, love for APRC, love for the Republic of the Gambia. So therefore, with that in mind, I am in no doubt that we can overcome the differences that we had recently. I'm appealing to all of you APRC people, those inside APRC Babili Mansa, those outside of APRC Babili Mansa, but are still APRC. Please come back. We need to have dialogue. We need to have one strong APRC going into 2025. But most importantly, 18th of February, all APRC sites, APRC Babili Mansa, outside of APRC Babili Mansa, you're all invited to the buffer zone on the 18th of February 2024 with Batiai. We're going to do it the way APRC does it. We're going to do it with pomp, with ceremony, with razzmatazz, with panache, with class. The way APRC does what we do better than any other political party in the Gambia and Senegal. We just do it differently. We do it like nobody else. The buffer zone is going to be lit. It's going to be absolutely thumping. Yeah? So thank you very much for tuning in. You're all invited. All opposition parties are invited to 18 February 2024 buffer zone fundraising for APRC Babili Mansa. All other APRC that went to MPRC, you're welcome. Come back, please. This is our party. We should start making a move to speak to people who are still holding custody to the APRC party so that we all come back under one umbrella and get ready for 2026. That will happen, inshallah, if we all have the love of APRC, the love of President Jammeh, and the love of the Gambia. It shouldn't be difficult. All right. Therefore, thank you very much for tuning in today. So once again, 18 February 2023, Buffer Zone with Batiai is an APRC Babili Mansa bona fide program. It was engineered by the APRC diaspora, all the branches of APRC in the diaspora, with the support of the Council of Elders, with the support of the executive of Yaya Tamba. So therefore, please start advertising the event as an APRC event. Let nobody else tell you anything different. It's APRC 100%. Thank you very much for tuning in. Have a very good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate you all. I will be coming live on a regular basis now. I can't say I'll do it weekly, but I'll do it on a regular basis because from the 1st of January 2024, I will be assuming even greater responsibility in terms of public administration. I've been promoted again, but I don't want to talk about it at the moment. I'm going up a level again at my workplace. And I've also been appointed to the Chartered Institute of Environmental Health as part of the Profession Advisory Group. I've got so many hats. Unfortunately, that's how life is going for me right now. But I think I'll be able to manage still to come in now and again to clarify issues, to educate people, get educated by people, engage people, get involved in community activities. So yeah, thank you very much. Have a good evening. Have a pleasant night, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Bye.